Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Mysca.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. You've caught us mulling over those Overwatch games that brought us heightened emotions. Not those of joy and satisfaction, but of exasperation, indignation, and just pure salt. Some of these games come from frustration at our own abilities, and maybe even our teams sometimes. But mostly, it's about those games against heroes that are deemed unjust, or in more exotic language, bullshit. Those heroes that have driven us to salt levels that require us to rage quit and put on some Bob Ross Joy of Painted to help ease the stress. I have a happy little list of top 5 heroes that drive us insane.
So coming in at number 5 is Widowmaker. I guess that this is a hero you could see coming from a mile away, which funnily enough is how Widowmaker ended up on this list. Widowmaker ends up on this list for 2 reasons. Firstly, playing against a great Widowmaker is unbearable. You're probably dealing with stuff at ground level, trying to push a tank or take down a Torbjorn turret, then BAM! Headshot insta-kill from out of nowhere and no way to react to the situation. It gets worse. How about they just use their ultimate so they know you're hiding just around the corner? You take a peek out to see if the coast is clear and bang! Again, headshot insta-kill with absolutely no warning. Not to mention that Widowmaker is the only character who barely gives any sort of warning to the other team when she uses her ultimate. Potentially something for Blizzard to tweak. Secondly, let's set the scene. You're on attacking team on a payload map. You need all the bodies available to push the payload forward, and your team chooses not 1 but 2 Widowmakers, who would be literally no use to push this objective in this game. What a pain. These type of picks makes it very obvious that Widowmaker is in the top 5 of the most popular heroes now.
I'm pretty sure that On Solace would have a lot to say about our next hateful hero, cute Jessie McCree, the character that can kick your ass from a short and medium range and even snipe you from a distance. We say could because McCree has recently been nerfed, but does that stop the salt? No, not at all. As a tank, I often find myself falling ill to McCree's right-click ability. Basically, he fires whatever rounds he's got left in his gun at you from a short range, and he can do a fair bit of damage to any hero, killing most if he lands all his shots. If you're playing something like a Winston or a Diva, he's going to have an easy time landing those headshots, dealing massive damage which can burst down even the bulkiest of heroes. And worst of all, if the enemy McCree is actually pretty good at aiming, you're going to have an even harder time killing him. Why would I say that you need to watch out for people who can aim properly? Because even if you can't aim, you've got your ultimate that can.
The third spot is taken by Tracer. It doesn't matter if a Tracer is dealing damage to you or not, just having this squeaky cockney girl running around you in circles is frustrating enough to rage quit. When you finally think she's out of blinks, she'll just recall out and you're left with nothing. Again. Similar to other heroes on this list, it's not only the damage that is the annoying bit. Again, I'm sure you all have been in this situation. A Tracer can blink up right next to you, throw a pulse bomb on you, and recall out. The feeling you get when you see the stuck text on screen is dreadful. Feels bad, man.
Next up is Pharah, nerfed in a recent patch but similar to McCree. This doesn't stop her either though. Pharah's damage output is insane, and she's an extremely irritating hero to play against if you're on heroes like Reinhardt who don't have a reliable ranged weapon or attack, and no real way to leave the ground. A direct impact rocket shaves off half of most heroes' total health, so whenever we meet a Quake Pro or 2 in a pub, like Sans from Undertale says, we're gonna have a bad time. Pharah's rocket barrage can be devastating when used correctly. However, Justice Raids from above thankfully seems to be less common than the well-known Justice Raids from ugh.
And finally, the hero that we find to be the most annoying to play against is Mei. She's a very different hero from the other ones in Overwatch. Mei's a nice scientist with very mild language compared to some of the other heroes in the game, and she always seems to be very happy and bright. This is the worst part about it. She seems really soft and unharmful, but she will freeze you and murder you over and over again. Getting slowed and frozen still in a high-paced game like Overwatch is one of the most frustrating things there is. To top it all off, she can help your team stay alive using her ice wall to block incoming bullets, but also block your path and be annoying in all sorts of ways. Hilariously fun to play, lethal and infuriating when on the enemy team.
And that's that, top 5 heroes that drive us insane. You know what else drives us insane? The fact that the beta is closing down for a month on December the 10th. Does that mean that we're going into sort of hiatus or hibernation? No, we are collecting as much footage as we can, and we're still aiming to put out 3 videos a week as we have been for quite some time. So be sure to subscribe for more Overwatch content as it comes out. But until next time, take care, and we will see you then.